And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's
I think
Pogo
it's the
Sticks
Bible
book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the bag to badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges, sporin.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Tenzin should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds, baby.
wow. Okay, cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just kept seeing this ass of really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
A little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
Well,
you
you
guys.
know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a
I mean-
kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the
I'm
most
gonna
likely
press
jam.
to digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like, I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
That's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not? I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic? That is.
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Is Tenzin gonna give him a lap dance?
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have
Alright.
little chaps on?
No, they are not precious. You get the squirrel now. They have little chaps
I
on.
don't even know if they have asses.
We are right now.
Yay,
So,
we're live.
Kelly put these on my head and told me that I was a derpy tiefling.
It checks out.
Because they're supposed to look cool.
They do.
Right?
They look
supposed
wicked.
to look cool. But
They're
they
wicked
flop
cool.
to one side, so I'm a derpy tiefling.
Right, but they were fine until you said that.
Oh,
You
well,
are-
yeah.
Wait,
There we
I
go.
needed color. Did you have me a color?
You want to be a color?
Yeah, I want to be more white.
Joel wanted to have some sort of costume, so we told him he could be like an orc or an elf. You should really go for the green though, like really go super green.
It's very green. Hey, happy Halloween.
And Myriad, why the fuck aren't you playing Dragon Age? Because she's probably been playing it for like 9 hours already today.
Truly.
That's probably why. So. All right. So. Hello, 'tis I. Over there is a John.
Hello.
You play for 8 hours. Yep. Down in the left corner is Joel, and there's a Nick down there. And Nick, do you want me to turn you a color? I can turn you a color.
Nah, that's all right. I'm good.
I love your costume, by the way.
Really? That's good. It's gonna be sweaty all night.
It's gonna be sweaty. I just turned on the fan, so. All right, so I'm gonna play Sauron. Given that there are Witch Kings and Wraiths and fun things in this deck, that is my contribution to Halloween. John, I don't. I guess you're playing like Cthulhian horror Eldrazi,
Yeah.
so that kind of works. Hold on. So here's my Commandor. Which one am I playing? Which one am I playing? Lord of the Rings. I'm playing that one. So whenever I cast this thing, I make a big 5/5 orc. I mill 5 cards. I get to reanimate a creature from my graveyard from the battlefield. And whenever a commander and opponent controls dies, so whenever I kill one of your commanders, the ring tempts me.
Oof.
And look at my derpy tiefling horns. Derp, derp, derp. So there you go. Kelly put them on my head and told me I was indeed a derpy tiefling. John, spell your commander again. Ulalek.
Yes. Ooh, like fused atrocity.
Yeah, that works. That works for being a creepy fucking eldritch horror on Halloween. What does it do, by the way?
Okay, whenever I cast an Eldrazi spell, I may pay 2 colorless. If I do, copy all spells I control, and then copy all the abilities I control. They're on the stack.
Ew.
Copy all?
Yeah, ew.
Of my,
I don't
of my
like that.
abilities and spells.
I don't like that at all. All right, okay. Nick, you are playing a Graveyard Shenanigans deck, right? Marin?
I played old school voodoo priestess here. I'm going to try to get things into the graveyard, and I'm going to gain myself experience. I even have a little card for it.
Excellent.
So I'm going to gain experience and try to bring stuff back from the graveyard.
All right, and then Arthur. So, Joel, you're playing Arthur. What do you want to say about Arthur? Night Typal, right?
He's fun. I don't know. I like him.
All right, well, there you go. He's fun, and you like him for Halloween.
I don't know, man. What?
Just giving you shit. It's all good.
I don't know what spiel to say. I saw him. I was like, man, that card seems fun. And then I made a deck.
And Myriad, if you're not streaming right now, you can go in and tweak his color correction to make him whatever color you want him to be.
That is true. She can. Look, I don't like green and blue, okay?
All right.
Or else I would be green.
Aw.
Oh.
You can be purple if you'd like.
So then I'm stepping on your toes. And I don't have derpy tiefling horns. So.
You do not have derpy tiefling horns. All right. I'm going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
See, the only problem is that your one horn looks like it's going to stab you in the eye.
It kind of is. But that's
Wait,
okay.
I forgot to present my deck for somebody to cut.
Myriad! Myriad!
Huh.
Yeah,
No.
if you're cheating we hope you're cheating to win. Should I
I'm not.
play on 2 lands?
I only have 1. I can't.
I'm gonna throw away a Nullspine Dragon for whatever the next land that comes up.
How come
I'm glad I
I'm
did that.
throwing something away? Don't you have to mulligan?
Do you want me to mulligan? I'm just trying to make it quick.
I had a great hand with wrapped land, so I threw it away.
The best thing in my hand is an arcane signet.
That's pretty good, though.
You think I'm kidding? That is literally the best thing in my hand. That's awful.
It's nasty. It's cut.
Grandpa Tiefling is now going to put on his glasses.
That way your eye doesn't get poked out.
That's
they're bottom glasses. I probably will still poke my eye.
You poke your
I don't
eye
know.
out.
Shut up. I have bourbon now. I don't care. All right, we ready?
Yeah, it's slow, but I'll try it.
They're all going to be... I got a 6 on my D12. Oh my God, John, you're killing us.
Oh, sorry. Can you roll a D12 for me? I don't have
I will roll
handy.
D12 for you. You got a 6 as well. Somebody beat a 6.
Well, no. Now I want you to roll for me and try and get the third one.
All right. 8.
Dang it.
All right, well, you go first then. Haha.
Oh no, give me a second. I was still shuffling.
All right, I have my D&D music on. Let me go find some other music. Let's see. Let's do some mid-tempo grooves.
Mid-tempo grooves?
How about this one? There we go.
Oh no.
Alright. You're not able to get a good hand.
Give me a second again.
I gotta turn the actual air conditioner on out here.
Since I'm first, can I just elect that somebody else instead just goes first?
If you would like to pass to Nick, Nick can go first.
Okay, good. I don't want to...
Super! I'll go first. I'll play a forest and pass the turn.
Okay, cool. I'm just turning on the air conditioner to 69, 69, 69.
Huge.
Yep. All right. I will play a Watery Grave tapped and pass turn. Makes black and blue.
I will draw. Oh, wow. Okay.
So,
I
Myriad,
will...
how is the new Dragon Age? I don't know even anything about the plot. I'm assuming it's good if you played it for 8 hours.
I will play Exotic Orchard and tap for the soul ring that I just drew on turn 1.
Asshole.
And I will pass the turn.
That's to you, Joel.
Okay.
The hell was that?
Oh, that noise is the garage door that's right below me.
It sounds like something, from beyond the Great Divide. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the big demon car waking up.
Play land, and that's my turn.
Yay.
Riveting.
Keep draw. Crapola. I'm going to play a swamp and pass the turn.
All right, I will start tracking the turns. Oh, I'm 4. There we go. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a swamp. I'll tap the swamp in the Watery Grave for an arcane signet and pass my turn.
Okay, I will untap. I will
The
draw.
arcane signet is from Lord of the Rings. The arcane signet is an elven ring putting the little wax seal.
Yeah.
Kind of neat.
Okay, I will.
Hey, Arizona Angels. 4.5 inches of snow on Halloween. It was 80 degrees here today.
I will play a secluded courtyard. And I will choose Eldrazi.
Yuck.
And I will... Let's see.
What thing
One
did
mana
you
of
do,
any
Arizona
color.
Angels? What's that, John?
Okay, I will tap for a black. And 3. And I will play Bismuth Mine Render.
What the shit is that?
Devoid Menace for 3. When it deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles cards from the top of their library until they Exile a non-land card. You may cast that card by paying life equal to its spell's mana value, rather than paying its
Yuck.
mana cost.
I don't like that at all. Okay, then.
And I will pass turn.
Arizona Angels, awesome. You voted. I am very pleased. You are a gentleman and a scholar.
Hooray! Hope you did the right thing.
I hope you voted right.
Yeah.
And by that I mean correctly. And by that I mean not for the fucking rapist felon. Ooh, pardon me.
Is it my turn?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
I just want to make sure.
What did you forget?
Go play another land. And you may have heard this one before, but that's my turn.
All right.
Tap, upkeep, and draw. I will play another land, and I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to play a very weak Primal Growth, unkicked. Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, and then shuffle. If it was kicked, I get more, but I have nothing to kick, so I'm just going to go for a swamp.
All right.
And last turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Bloodstained Mire. I will crack the Bloodstained Mire. Pay a life. Boop. I will go get a something that makes red black, probably. And let's see. Oh god, I shuffled this backwards. Oh, I'm so angry.
Oh,
Half the cards are upside down. No, no.
I know Arizona, but the card was. Yeah, I guess I could have kicked the Coven.
You could have. I'm just gonna. It's gonna be another 30 seconds, so let's make small talk because I am fucking fixing this because it'll drive me nuts.
See what? Did you drop it?
This mana. This is a Mind Stone. This Mana Vault, Mana Crypt. Sorry, I didn't realize it was in the deck. But I'm doing this.
So you're going through the rest?
Oh, there is a Mind Stone already. Shut up. It's a swamp. It's a swamp if I draw it.
That's fair.
Take it out and play with 98.
If you don't care, I will.
Do that.
Yeah, because I would rather.
I would vote for playing for 98 and just say, yeah.
Yep.
Joel, object.
Sorry, I'm playing with 97 because there's the dock side.
Yeah.
It's funny, like, those are like the 2 of the 5 cards that I swapped out from the basic deck.
Of course you did, because you're trying to make the deck stronger.
Exactly.
It's mostly stock except for this Jewel Lotus, Mana Cryptid.
I did not put a Jeweled Lotus in, and I put a couple of dual lands in. That's pretty much all I did. And of course, the black-red dual land is not in here.
Wait, are you stacking your deck over there?
Yes, yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
That's why it's all off screen.
Yes, I do have a reason.
God. Suck a bag of dicks. I'm literally getting to the point where I'm just gonna find a fucking mountain and put it in play. Oh my god, it really is the demon. Jesus, John, that's your fucking garage?
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, but I'm serious. Like, it sounds like something from the bowels of hell.
We hear one more of that, the demon might just pop through everybody's screen.
Yeah,
I've
fuck
been
it.
summoned.
I'm just gonna put a mountain in play. I'm gonna play a creature and pass my turn. Literally, that's like you guys waited for all of that just so I could play a stupid orc and then pass my turn.
John, your daughter's sneaking out. She'll never be able to sneak out of the house.
No, she parks her car outside.
Oh, never mind.
Actually, we don't park in the garage. They were probably moving stuff out to take stuff to my son's new apartment. All right, I will play a.
Oh, here, let me show you what I played. I played Grizhnak, the Orcish Instigator. So when he enters the battlefield, I'm making an orc army of 2. And I can have a non-legendary creature with power less than or equal to the amassed army power. Nobody else has one, but I want a blocker because I won't get hit with that stupid thing. All right. Go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
Okay, I will tap my command tower and the soul ring and play an awakening zone. At the beginning of my upkeep, I create a spawn. And I will, let's see. So how big is your blocker there, DM?
I have a 1/1 and a 2/2. I will happily throw them both under the bus.
Okay, I will, let's see. I guess I'll just start going on this. Joel, do you have any blockers? No?
Nope.
Okay. I will go ahead and swing at you with a 4/3. And when it deals combat damage, you exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You cast...
Joel, you're going to experience for your first time in a Magic game somebody else playing your deck.
Okay.
How many? 4 cards?
No, it says until you mill a non-land card, I think. Hold on.
That's the first one.
That's the first
Okay.
one. So the
And
first
what-
one is a Vigilant
Valiant
Knight. Valiant Knight.
Valiant Knight, it's with the 3/4 for
3/4.
4.
Yep.
Okay, I will pay for life.
and Nick, you're going to play it, aren't you?
Yep. So I go down to 36.
All
Good
right.
news is
And
the Knights get +1/+1.
Yep, all those knights that John's going to be making with the Awakening Zone.
Truly.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
okay, and I will create a token here in a few seconds, and I will pass the turn.
Okay. We'll
Joel,
draw.
it's you.
Play a land. I will tap all 3. And without Teo, Geometric Tactician.
Going to make a wall.
I'm going to make a wall. And that's flying.
You have a blocker. Excellent.
There you go. A 0/4 flying white wall.
It has Defender, but I figure a wall.
I mean, it'll stop a big Eldrazi from hitting you in the face.
Truly.
Your Planeswalker gets to activate it too, right? So you and an opponent can draw a card, or you don't have to do anything.
I'm not going to let John draw a card.
Well, so you can pick one of us to draw a card, or you can tick Teo down and make John attack me next turn.
Nah. I ain't going to make anybody do combat.
Well, I mean, it doesn't force him. It just says if he's going to, it has to be this way.
Yeah. Hey, who wants to not attack me?
I'll not attack you for a round. I'll take a card.
I don't even have any creatures.
Fine, Nick, I'll give you a card.
So Joel, what did I cast of yours?
The Valiant Knight. Here, I'll bring it up again for you so you can take a look. It is a 3/4 human knight. Other knights you control get +1/+1. And, I mean, if you pay 5, you could give it double strike, because I don't think that's the only knight you're going to have.
Yeah, but I'm not. Well, I can probably find 2 white somewhere.
Is that it for your turn?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to untap, upkeep, and draw. Ooh, that's not going to help me right now. I will play a swamp. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And John, that creature that you've been feeding us with, what kind of creature is that? Is it an artifact or an Eldrazi?
It's an Eldrazi.
It's an Eldrazi.
Excellent. I will cast Shriekmoon, and I will cast it, and I will blow up. When it enters the battlefield, destroy target non-artifact, non-black creature. So, John, I think your creature is probably the scariest thing on the board, so I'm going to blow that
Yep.
To graveyard, correct?
through the graveyard.
Yep, there it is.
Right, so graveyard.
This card does so much work in that deck when you can animate it every turn.
And then I'm going to pass turn. We hit the Shriekmaw.
All right, you have a 3/2 creature that can only be blocked by artifact and black creatures in play.
Yeah.
All right.
Fear.
Tap. Upkeep. Draw. Ooh. I have 2 basics because I couldn't find anything that was black-red. So Sunken Hollow will come into play untapped. And I will tap 5 and play Lord of the Nazgul. How appropriate. It is a Wraith on Halloween. Lord of the Nazgul does what?
Whatever it wants to do.
All right, so it is a 4/3 flyer. Raids I control have protection from ring bearers. Whoever the fuck is playing ring bearers. However, whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I make a 3/3 black wraith creature token with menace. And then, if I control 9 or more wraiths, all raids I control have base power and toughness 9/9 until end of turn.
Well.
So, I have this card as a commander in a deck, but it is a really awful deck, so I'm not playing it in this game right now. It's literally a counterspell deck and like spot removal deck. So basically, I kill your shit and counter your shit and make raids and kill you. It's awful. All right, so let's see. Do I want to do anything? You've got a 3/4 knight, John. I'm gonna sit tight because this black thing, this black orc army, can block a Shriek Maw. So I'm gonna pass turn.
Yeah.
Go ahead, John. Back to you.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I
The
will
Lord of the
untap.
Nazgul is a problem.
But I can't
Maybe
kill it
not-
with my Freak Maw because it only kills
It's black.
non-black.
Yep.
I will draw. I will play an unclaimed territory, and I will name Eldrazi.
Are you sure you don't want to name like Aardvarks?
I mean, you do have a knight. You can name knight.
I mean,
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
no knight. It does not have 59 counter spells. That really is a dick deck. Like, that deck sounds awful.
Okay,
Like, it probably doesn't have a win con. It's just there to be a dick, right?
I will tap 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And play Mystic Forge. I may look at the top card of my library at any time. I may cast artifact spells and colorless spells from the top of my library. Tap, pay 1 life, exile top card. I will peeky peek.
Just like the guy you
And-
built it to play against. All right.
I will. Let's see. You may cast this spell artifact. You may cast artifact spells and colorless spells from the top of your library. Okay, I will tap 2. 1, 2, and play Talisman of Impulse.
Yep.
And look at the top card of my library. And pass turn.
I don't like the ramp going on over there.
Why not?
Because he's playing Eldrazi.
Yeah. Like, the next thing to come out is going to be like an 8/8 Annihilator 4 thing.
And I'm gonna draw for turn. That. I will tap 4 for Full Sad Robot.
Sad Robot!
Yay!
You have a question.
I have an answer.
A basic land, is that just a named land? Or like-
Basic land is anything. It could be a wastes because they're basic, colorless, but it could be. It's got to be just basic island, swamp, mountain, forest plains. It can't be
Okay.
like a land that says forest plains on it.
Yeah. Or wait,
'Cause-
that's the 6th one.
Knight,
Yeah,
we've been
'cause-
playing for long enough. I don't know if Joel has, but like I've got a ton of lands that just say land on it. For
Yeah.
the last like 30 years of playing, so it don't think it has to say basic land.
There's one I'm trying to locate.
If do you have a question about it? Like it's got to
This
be
one.
That is not a basic land.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I mean, shoot.
Triomes are not basic lands.
Hey, man, I just wanted to make sure.
No, you're learning, man. You're learning. Triomes are not basic. Bitch. Sorry. Basic, man. I'm going to laugh at myself because I'm going to sit here and drink bourbon. So.
Listen, it's the jaundice, okay? I would have known that wasn't basic, but it's really fucking with me. That's my turn.
All right. Hold on. Do you want to do anything with Teo before you pass?
Yes. It worked so well last time. Hey, Nick, you want to draw a card?
You should. So you should spread it out because if you like flood one person's hand, you're going to give them an advantage, like a major advantage. I'm not saying you should give it to me. Give it to John if you want. I'm
not
teaching.
John.
This is
He
a teachable
attacked me
moment.
and stole my knife. Fine, Seth. I lied.
You're not okay.
Wow.
Nick, just remember that it's Seth who talked me out of giving it to you. Okay.
There you go.
You bought it. All right.
Oh my god. I literally said you don't have to give it to me.
No, I'm just making sure that everybody knows that it was you who talked me out.
Okay. All right. Got it.
All right, I'm going to play a Mycoloth. And I'm not going to devour. Let's see, when it enters the battlefield, I may sacrifice any number of creatures. If I do, it gets twice as many +1/+1 counter die. I am going to sacrifice the Shriekmaw. I'm going to devour it, eat the Shriekmaw, because that's going to give me.
You should have played Marin first. You don't get an experience counter unless Marin's in play.
Ooh.
So why don't you play Marin this turn instead of Mycoloth?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I will play Marin.
Jayberry plays this deck all the fucking time, so I know this deck so well.
I do not. So I will play Marin, and I will pass the turn.
All right, Marin is in play. I think you get a Marin trigger, even though you have 0.
When another creature you control dies, enter at the beginning of your end step. Target is like even if I get a trigger, I have no experience counters, right? So,
right, but you can get anything you want in your graveyard back to your hand. A creature, anyway. Is there a creature in your graveyard?
No.
Oh, all right. Well. All right. And then I will take my fucking turn. Weird. 1, 2, 3. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Steam Vent tapped. I will tap 1, 2, 3 for a Fiery Inscription. When Fiery Inscription enters the battlefield, the ring tempts me. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery, Fiery Inscription deals 2 damage to each opponent.
I gave you a card.
You don't have to take any damage now. It's just, hey, I have this nice little fiery enchantment here, and whenever I cast instant and sorceries, it just explodes in fire.
I know.
Yeah, don't give me any more cards. See?
Oh my god.
You're right.
All right, I am at 1 on the ring tempts me. My ring bearer shall be the Nazgul. I actually have. You ready for this? This is from the Monopoly Lord of the Rings game. It is actually the One Ring that goes on the Lord of the Nazgul. There we go.
Huge.
Amazing.
Do I want to do anything with that? My ring bearer is legendary and can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Nah, I'm good. So I'm just at 1 on the thing, and I will pass turn.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw. Oh, beginning of my upkeep, I may sacrifice. Oh, wait. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may create. Okay, so I will create.
Yep, you're making
And
lots of
Eldrazi
little
spawn.
Spawns is.
Okay.
Joe, we're not going too fast, are we?
No. The only one I'm worried about going too fast is the Eldrazi deck. There's a lot of cards that I have yet to see ever.
Okay, I will play a mountain.
I've seen a mountain.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have potentially 9 mana this turn?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
That's like
Okay.
almost puzzle territory. That's not good. He's got an Eldrazi spawn too.
I think it's 8 plus the Eldrazi is 9.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, leave that one. 5, 6, 7. I will cast Morophon the Boundless.
Oh, God. Did that... Okay, that didn't come in the... Did it actually come in the
Yes,
deck?
it did.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
All right.
And now I will cast for free my commander, Ululek.
Since your commander is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Wooburg. Look at that. Oh, Lordy.
And he is an Eldrazi spell, so if I found 2 mana, I could copy it, but that's not going to happen since it's legendary.
Right.
Okay. So my Valiant Knight and Eldrazi spawn will stay home, and I will pass turn.
Yeah. The monsters are amassing at the border. And honestly, like, my Orc and Nazgul are afraid of them.
So I know that I'm still slightly new. Is John the threat?
Yes.
Right now, yes, John is the threat.
I am the arch enemy at the moment.
John's like, yes, I am.
Yep.
I mean, I could, him and haw, and but
It's
yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna run it back first, Nick. Let me draw a card.
okay.
I'm not listening to Seth this time.
Yep.
7 cards.
I was hoping for a different card, to be completely honest.
Yeah, the only thing so far that I've played in this deck that is not stock is the Watery Grave and the Steam Vents. Actually, 3 lands, the Bloodstained Mire. So the lands basically updated the land base.
I'm going to tap 4 and play Thistledown Liege.
Hey, that's nice.
Then I will tap 1 and play Colossal Hammer.
Alrighty then, Colossus Hammer. That's always fun.
Man, if I could, I would totally put it on the wall. So I feel like that's the best use, right?
Probably not.
Yeah, flying is good. Like, you definitely want flying. So attach it to something on the ground that's got like evasion, like menace or some shit.
Okay.
well, no, but in theory, if you'd have to figure out a way to attach it at instant speed. I declare it as a blocker, and then he picks up the Colossus Hammer.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna. This may be a little unwarranted. End my turn.
How dare you?
Does that resolve?
Oh yeah.
Keep and draw.
You're allowed to end your turn. Your
Okay,
end step
okay.
resolves.
I countered that. No.
Oh shit! Well,
Bounce your end step back to your hand, please.
All right. Now I'm going to try the Michaeloth.
Yep.
And I am going to devour the Shriekmaw.
You
Kill
get
the
an
Shriekmaw.
experience counter.
Experience counter, and I'm going to put counters on it, right? So how many do I get? I get twice as many. This creature is battled with twice as many +1/+1 counters on it.
you
So I
get
get 2 counters.
Yep.
Excellent. Beginning of your upkeep, create a Saproling token, and
For each counter.
plus-
So upkeep, you'll get 2 Saprolings.
Yep. That's what I'm looking for. And at that point, I am going to pass turn. This is a slow deck.
It is Derpy Tiefling turn. Tap, upkeep, draw. Huh. Ooh. Is your commander devoid, John?
My commander, yes, is devoid.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna play a Shivan Reef. Then I will tap 2 for a Mind Stone, and then 5 to extract from darkness. Each player mills 2 cards, then I may put a creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. So I mill a Swamp and a Blasphemous fucking Act. God damn it.
I mill a Forest and a Lothal Roll.
Yeah.
I milled a Plains and a Battlefield Forge.
Island and Soul Ring.
Oh god, that's awful. All right, I think I would like a Shriekmon. I would like to blow up Morphon, or your commander, because Morphon's Wooburg, right? No, Morphon's colorless, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's blow up Morphon.
Oh, okay.
Morphon's worse because if you don't blow up Morphon, then you'll be able to play his commander again.
Yep.
So Shriekmaw is yours, right?
Yep. So I've got a Shriekmaw.
That sucks.
And and that was an instant or sorcery, so each opponent takes 2 damage. The Extract from Darkness. And and it was instant or sorcery, so I get a Wraith. And I will pass fucking turn at that.
I'm looking at my Soul Ring, Seth, and it makes me sad.
I'm sorry.
I regret making it all.
Really?
If I could go back and undo it all.
Here, this Terravore is a Shriekmaw. Because no one's playing Goyfs. What is it?
Except for that one in my deck.
That's John, isn't it? What was that noise in the background?
John, is that your garage door?
No, not anymore. They're not home yet. I don't think they'll come into the garage.
Got it. You're up, by the way.
Oh, my bad. All right, untap. Draw. Oh, I will add an Eldrazi spawn. I will tap 2 and play Idol of Oblivion.
Okay.
So I can tap it and draw a card, activate only if you created a token this turn.
I have a bunch of artifact mana, and I'm still praying for somebody to draw their Vandal Blast, like me or Joel.
I have no idea what you're talking about, brother.
Yeah, stock deck, no Vandal Blast.
Okay,
There was a Vandal Blast in this deck, stock.
Really?
This deck was crazy, man. This is the one that's selling for $100 because they just re-released them at Costco. So like they're selling out at Costco for the holiday version of this deck.
Oh. Okay, I will tap 3 and play Herald's Horn.
TG, tapped out.
And choose Eldrazi.
Imagine that. You sure you don't want to choose Scarecrows? It's Halloween.
Well,
Just say
only
overnight.
only if it's a
Eldrazi Scarecrow.
the Eldrazi dressed
I
as a
choose
scarecrow.
Eldrazi Scarecrows.
Okay.
It's funny. I'm having to lean forward to look at my tapped out thing because there's a fucking horn in my eye and I can't see the screen.
Yeah, okay, so I guess what you need is an eye patch over that eye.
Oh. I have one in the house.
punishment. I will.
Oh, how appropriate. Here's the deck, and the name of the deck is Sauron Beats You to Death.
Almost seems like it's very fitting.
Yeah. So, sorceries in my deck are Blasphemous Act, Decree of Pain, Deep Analysis, Extract from Darkness, Faithless Looting, Feed the Swarm, Languish, Lidless Gaze, Living Death, Mizium Mortars, Reanimate, Summons of Saruman, Too Greedy, Too Deep, Treason of Isengard, and Wake the Dragon. So there is no fucking mass artifact removal in my deck.
Okay, I will pass turn.
Okay. Draw. Hey Nick, want to draw again?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
All right. Look at that thing. It is.
Well, that is very unfortunate. I did not draw. I was hoping for.
I mean, you have 7 mana. It's not like you can't play your commander.
It's not the commander that I was hoping to play. It was... I was hoping to get a second red so I could overload a certain card. But it doesn't seem like it's going to be working that way right now.
I'm highly amused. And it's you have 7 mana, right? It takes 8 to equip the stupid hammer.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I think that seems a little unlikely. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tap 4 and play War of the Last Alliance.
What the shit does that do?
I can search my library for a legendary creature card, reveal it, and put it into my hand, then shuffle.
Neat. There it
I
is.
just think it's neat.
That is pretty cool.
I'm gonna grab
well,
one out
I
of-
mean, the third part of it is all your creatures gain double strike until end of turn, so...
And the ring tips you. That's
Yeah. You get a ban on kick. Bot. Sorry.
I'm grabbing Winota Joiner Forces.
Of course you are.
What? What? I just grabbing a card.
Yeah, no, Winota's not broken.
It basically does the same thing as Arthur. In a roundabout way.
In a better way. So we have a friend who plays a Winota deck, and it's pretty close. Yeah, it is a CDH commander deck. Like, literally, by turn 3, the board's got, like, 8 things that are beating us for double strike. So.
Listen, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
I think that's my turn.
That it? All right. You got a Winota in your hand.
What?
I'm going to untap. During my upkeep, I am going to... Michaeloth is going to bring in a couple of Eldrazi, or a couple of Saprolings.
Yep.
Draw a card for turn.
Cool.
I'm going to play me a Swamp, which is
Swamp.
good. And then for my next trick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a couple of options here. I got to play something. I'm going to do this. I'm going to tap 7. And I am going to play Eater of Hope.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's a flying demon. Works for today. And got a black left over. I'm going to pass turn.
Yep. So you can sack those little saprolings, gain experience tokens, and regenerate your 6/4 demon. Seems like a good idea.
Right. Very slow, but I can at least regenerate him.
I have no idea what the spell does, but I'm going to play it just so I could say the name of the card out loud. Let me read it first to make sure. Let's play a swamp. All right. Ooh, I'm definitely playing this. So, black, red, blue, and then 2 more, right? So let's say that one and a Mind Stone. In the darkness bind them. It's a saga. So for the first 3 times of the saga, I make a 3/3 Wraith token and the ring tempts me. And then when we hit our 4th, for each opponent, I get a creature that you control until end of turn and it gets haste and the ring tempts me again. So cool. That's kind of neat.
Well.
All right, so it comes in. It's on 1. I get a Wraith. Where are my Wraith tokens? Wraiths. What is this thing?
So there's tapping. Tapping.
Say it again?
Do you guys hear tapping or is it just me?
Like a ball.
Yeah,
bag.
it's somebody. It's a background. John, is that something in the background of you?
It could have been. I might have been. I'm flipping cards. This.
That's what it is. He's got a big binder. He's thunk.
No,
thunk.
just.
Oh, that. Got it. All right. So this Terravore, why is this thing here flipped over?
The Terravore is a Shriekmaw.
Is the Shriekmaw. I don't know what this thing is.
That was a Shriekmaw 2.
All right, yeah, the Terravore is a Shriekmaw. There we go.
What's a Wraith, isn't it?
These 2 are Wraiths. I actually have Wraith tokens.
Oh, I got you.
All right. So I cast and thing. All right. And then I'm going to pay 4 for Fact or Fiction. Joel, welcome to the game. All right, here we go. Reveal the top 5 cards of my library. An opponent places those cards into 2 piles. 1 goes in my hand, and the rest goes in my graveyard. So I've cast an instant or sorcery. Each opponent takes 2 damage, and I get a Wraith. Hey, the Wraiths are piling up over here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So Languish. Let me full screen myself here. All right. So the 4 cards I got were Languish. First one is all creatures get -4/-4 end of turn. That's Languish. Forbidden Alchemy. Look at the top 4 cards in my library. Put them in 1 in my hand and the rest in my graveyard. And it has Flashback. I can play it from my graveyard again later. An Island is the 3rd card. Lidless Gaze is the next one. It is a rare from this set. It's not in anything else. Exile the top card of each player's library until the end of my next turn. I may play those cards and use mana of any type to cast them. And it has Flashback, so I can do it again from my graveyard. And then the 5th card is Treason of Isengard. Put up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from my graveyard on top of my library. Amass Orcs 2. So, Joel, you get to divide those into 2 piles. Would you like to call a friend?
Yeah, please. I like to phone a friend.
Nick, do you and John want to give him some advice?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
The Languish is a -4/-4 to everything. That's
Right.
probably something.
That'll hurt him just as much too, right? So
yep.
The Languish isn't so much of a concern because it'll wipe out a good portion of the board, but it'll also do a pretty good number on his too.
Yep.
So Languish is kind of not necessarily a bad thing. What were the 2 blue cards?
Okay, so Treason of Isengard puts an instant or sorcery from my graveyard on top of my library, which is probably the Blasphemous Act.
Yep.
Right, and it amasses Orcs too, so it'll make this Orc army a 4/4.
So I would separate that one, and I would separate the Languish and put them in 2 separate piles.
Okay, so those 2 are in 2 different piles right now.
Don't put them together.
Yeah, 2 separate piles. That's smart.
Right, and then you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because then he gets 1. He gets his choice of 1 of the
Power
the,
cards,
the 2 best spells. Forbidden Alchemy, you should probably. I would do Lidless Gaze and Island somewhere, and Forbidden Alchemy because this deck wants 10 more cards in its graveyard.
Yeah, that sounds good. And then Joel, I don't care which one you put them on which pile. It doesn't matter.
Go with blue with blue.
Blue with blue. So those are my choices. I'm gonna take this pile.
Which file? Oh, you gotcha.
The 2 blue. So I'm going to put the Languish, the Lidless Gaze, and the Island in my graveyard.
Yep.
And I am not attacking. I'm just going to sit tight and hang out. And off we fuck.
I will untap. I will create an Eldrazi spawn.
I'm gonna be honest, I did not see that one coming.
I will draw.
We're honestly, we're not even allowed to let him miss his triggers. Like, if he misses it, we're gonna have to remind him.
I missed the trigger going from Mirren early.
Oh, yeah. You should probably put the Lothleaf back in your hand.
I'll tap 2. Play Arcane Signet. Peek at the top card of my library. And I will tap Idol of Oblivion, since I create a token this turn, and draw a card.
I missed my Ring Tempt Me trigger, so I apologize. I'm at 2 on the Ring Tempts Me.
Okay.
The enchantment did it.
Okay. You may cast artifact spells and colorless spells. Okay, so I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm waiting for the All Is Dust. I forgot that came stock in the deck too.
And I will sacrifice an Eldrazi spawn. And I will play. Actually, it's cost 1 less, so I will put that spawn back. So I will play Spawn Bed Protector. At the beginning of your end step, return up to 1 target Eldrazi creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Create 2 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature tokens. With sacrifice this creature, add 1.
All right.
Okay. At the beginning of your end step.
Alrighty.
Okay, so I will.
Seems fair.
Pay 2 mana and copy this spell.
Yep.
And I will sack 2 Eldrazi spawns to get the mana to do that.
Yep.
So I will have a copy of Spawn Bed Protector.
Yep. How many Eldrazi do you have in your graveyard?
2.
Does Morphon count?
Yep. It's a
He's a shapeshifter, yeah, so.
Yeah. Oh my god. I hate all of this.
Okay. Beginning of your end step, return. Okay, so I will do that. This is also a Spawn Bed Protector. And I will get both Eldrazi back from my graveyard to my hand and pass turn.
Yup.
Untap.
I hope you get that red, Joel.
Hey! Want to play that?
Hey, look at that!
And I will tap those 2, those 4, and Vandal Blast.
Yep.
With its
I will
overload.
lose my Mind Stone and my Arcane Signet.
I don't have an artifact.
Okay.
John loses a bunch, and that's good.
Artifact. Artifact.
Soul Ring, I think.
Soul Ring.
I am happy. I am very happy with that Vandal Blast, Joel. Thank you.
I know, but there goes my whole turn, basically. I was going to do...
But is Vandal Blast opponents? I think it is opponents.
It's opponents, right? So you
Yeah.
get to keep your stuff and your hammer.
Your hammer. Keep the hammer, man.
I gotta keep my hammer.
I need to wait. He's done. Hey, do you get?
Hey, Valakut, thanks for joining. Go ahead, Nick.
Does he get to uptick his saga?
Oh,
he should just uptake his saga after he was it untap, upkeep, then you do it, or draw. It's after your draw step, right?
After your draw.
Yep, my bad.
But he was excited. I get the fact of I got the red, I can bend a black.
Yeah.
Oh,
Listen,
so you get to search for another legendary creature, right?
Yeah.
That card's pretty cool, actually. What was it called again?
War of the Last Alliance.
There it is. It is pretty cool. You have to do it twice and then give all your shit double strike. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but that's if I have anything really on the field at the time.
I mean, shit, man. Don't discount a 2/2 sad
I know.
robot with double strike that, hey, if it dies, you get a card. I mean, Merry Christmas, right?
No.
Or if it has a hammer on it.
Or if it has a hammer. Oh, right. Next turn's going to be fun. Because he has enough mana to cast the hammer, or to equip the hammer, right?
Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh,
I
sorry,
missed my. I'm supposed to create 4
Yeah, get all
Eldrazi
your
spawns.
4 little spawns. Anything else, Joel?
Yes, Seth, you may draw a card.
Oh, thank you.
And I picked Balin Wandering Knight.
That's right. That's a good card.
What do you
for
shush,
a hammer?
Shush.
It's not like we don't know what it does, Joel.
I know, but still. There's so many magic cards, right? What are the odds that you know it?
I mean, there are so many magic cards, but there's a pool of like 1,000 that are played in Commander.
I know.
You done?
I've got to say, man, shuffling 99 cards sometimes is quite the pain to do quickly.
Yup. And mine are double sleeves because I know my friends and they like to spill drinks. I know myself and I like to spill drinks.
Well, that and the problem is you have, several cards in several decks that are worth real money.
That's true.
Okay. And I drew. That's my turn.
Hit it, Nick.
Untap. Upkeep. I get a couple more Sapperlings, so I'll take some Sapperlings. Let's see here. 1. Come on. Let's take this.
I want to wipe the board, but if I wipe the board, Nick's deck goes crazy.
So I have 4 Sapperlings.
Listen, with the amount of cards I gave him, I'm hoping he wouldn't go crazy in my direction, so I'm totally okay if you do that.
Draw a card. Ooh, guess what I drew? I will attempt to play a Artifact Soul Ring. Yay!
Right after. Good time to play it.
Yeah, no kidding. What a good top deck that is, huh? Alright, that's probably not right. That's probably not right. What does this thing do? Nope, that's not good. Alright, I will...
I literally don't have a creature in my graveyard, really?
3, 5, 6. I have 7 cards in hand. I'm gonna... You know what I'm gonna do is I'm going to tap a black and another one. I don't have to do it. I'm gonna do nothing. I'm gonna pass turn. I don't have to do anything. I'm gonna pass turn.
All right.
I could be reactive.
All right. Anything I need to do before my turn? I have no mana, so it doesn't matter. And I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana now because of all my artifact mana is dead. So untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, that's kind of neat. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the Relic of Sauron. Add 2 mana in any combination of black, red, or blue, and I can tap 3 to draw 2, discard 1. And then I will pay 3. 1, 2, 3. Leave those 2 blue alone there. For a Forbidden Alchemy, it is an instant or sorcery, so everybody take 2 damage. Bloop, 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 bloop. I will make another Wraith. Oh, and I make another Wraith from this thing. It is at 2. The Wraith count is at 6, just to be clear. And the ring tempts me.
Tempting.
Yeah, right? John, you have any flyers?
I believe no.
My ring bearer's coming to say hi. The Lord of the Nazgul's coming over to poke you for 4.
Ouch.
I will draw a card, then discard a card. Oh god, Alright, I will discard Saruman of the White Hand.
Did you ding me for 6 or for 3 or 4?
It's
Sorry.
just 4, yeah. So, John, 1, 2, 3, 4. And, shit, man. Let's just go all out and be the big-ass threat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am going to reanimate Saruman. I will lose 4 life. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will make another Wraith. It is an instant or sorcery, so you guys lose 2 life.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yep.
I gave you a card.
Shut at you. All right. The Wraith count is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ruh-roh.
And Saruman has a lovely ability. Let me bring up Saruman. Oh, wait, not Saruman of the White Hand. Saruman, that one. So, whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I amass Orcs X, where X is that spell's mana value. Goblins and Orcs I control have Ward 2. So, Orcs I control have Ward 2. Hooray. There are no goblins in this deck that I'm aware of. I'm done. Pass turn.
Okay. I will draw.
Oh my god. I forgot to resolve my Forbidden Alchemy. I just cast it and did all the things. I didn't actually resolve it.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, look at that. There is a goblin in my deck. Put one of them in my hand and the rest in my graveyard.
1.
God damn it. Fine. I'm going to put a Voracious Fell Beast, a Zealous Conscript, and a Choked Estuary in my graveyard. Go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
Okay. I will tap 3 and play Garruk's Uprising. When it enters, I draw a card since I control a creature more than 4 power.
Yup.
And creatures I control have trample.
Yup.
And I will do two.
You have entirely too much mana available to you.
Yeah, the problem is most of it's in the form of Eldrazi spawns.
Which you actually probably want for other things.
Yeah, which I might want for other things. But I will sack 4 Eldrazi spawns, tap 2, and I will play Dreamstone Hedron.
Got it. Tap for 2 mana, sack it for cards.
For 3.
Tap for 3 mana, sack it for cards.
And then I will.
That just makes so much mana.
Well, that's what it's supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I
Close
made a
enough,
whole
right?
lot more before the.
Before the artifact blew up. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the one that
Okay.
he just played?
Yeah, the
What's
card
that?
he just played makes 3 mana, and he can sack it for card draw.
Is that something that is a big threat
No.
to have?
But-
It? Okay.
So it taps for 3 mana, and you can
It
sack it
taps
to
for
draw 3
3.
cards. But again, nothing on its own is a horrible, awful threat right now, but it just keeps making these things. They're just like, I don't have to remove it, but eventually all of them together are a problem. Kind of like the Wraiths.
Just
Okay.
9's next turn. So
I don't know that I'll get to 9/9s next turn. Maybe the turn after. Because I'll get to 6, 7, 8. I could, yeah.
So your wraiths are all small right now, still, right?
They are all 3/3 Menacey.
Okay, so I guess. I will be stupid and I will send 2 spawn bed protectors, which are going to be 7/9s.
2
with
7
trample
9s.
at DM.
Got it. I will
I
soak
think-
up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of it. So 14. I'll take 9 damage. Nick, you get your thing back in your graveyard.
the Shriek Maw?
Yeah,
Sweet.
I know. All right.
And I will. Pass turn.
Okay. One tap. Also, my
Stick.
thing goes to 3, so everything gains double strike
Yep.
until end of turn, and the ring tempts me.
Valakut, welcome to the wonderful world of EDH. I hope you enjoy it. Commander is a fun thing.
What is that you just did put on there?
It's just the ring,
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
so that way I don't forget what's what. Okay, that's
So-
that's
Is the Thistledown Liege is your ring bearer?
yeah.
Yep.
Got it. Cool.
And this turn, your creatures all have double strike, right?
Correct.
Yeah, you should probably attack with some shit.
That's what I'm going to
Yeah.
do.
Okay, I have a question.
Yep.
So, my spawn bred protector has it's got 2 sentences on there.
Yeah,
says
you
the
were
beginning
supposed
of
to
your
return
step-
some shit to your hand and make some spawns.
Right,
on your
right. But the question is, I don't have anything to return. Do I still create the spawns?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
They're
Okay.
2 separate sentences, right?
Yes,
Yeah. I don't think it matters, but
I don't think it does. But that was why I was asking the question.
got it. These derpy horns are hilarious. I keep forgetting I have them on.
Okay, so I'm going to tap four for Herald of Hoofbeats. So other knights I control have horsemanship. And then I'm going to tap 3 and play Knight Exemplar.
They're all indestructible, baby. The only one that can attack this turn, though, is the Thistledown.
Correct. Well, and
so-
Solemn.
So that
And-
says other
yes.
knights you control are indestructible. Is that right?
Other
Yes.
knights I control.
Yeah, you
have
got to remove that thing before you can fuck with the other knights, unless you're exiling them. That one.
And then
And I'm going to leave the screen up just for a second so I can do a screen cap for Kelly.
with your nose picking horn.
I don't know who to swing at since I don't have much.
You're gonna be the threat next turn with your unblockable 10-something knight.
Whoa!
No,
I
I'm
gave
just
you a card.
yeah.
Listen.
I mean, no one can block your knight, and somebody's just gonna take. They're probably just gonna throw something stupid in front of the little guy. So up to you.
Nick, listen, I've been giving you some cards. May I swing 2 at you? Or I guess 4.
Well, he's just gonna
If you
block
say
with the
no,
sapperling.
I'll swing at it.
You can swing at whoever you want, and I'm not. Yeah, I think you should. I'm not going to politic this one, so you take your own decision.
We're teaching him, man. We're teaching him hard choices.
I don't want to make the call.
I mean,
we're all
I'll
problems,
swing,
Joel.
I'm swinging at John because he attacked me turn 2. Turn 1.
Okay, early. I will. It's unblockable, right?
You can block the sad robot.
Yeah. You can kill the sad robot.
Okay, I'll block and kill the sad robot.
Hold on for a second. What are you blocking this sad robot with?
I will block it with the Valiant Knight.
You go.
Okay, that's kind of messed up.
It's only other knights you control, so that knight will die.
Hold on for a second, though. It's not dead yet, right? Because you've declared your attacks, but there are new rules out there, right? So if I were to go ahead and do this,
do some damage on the stack, fuckery.
I do green, and I tap 6 mana, and I flash in a giant oak guardian, and it says when it enters the battlefield, creatures target player controls gains +2/+2 until the end of the turn and untap them. So if I were to give Joel's creatures +2/+2 and allow him to untap them to give him some goodwill, that'll probably make the sad robot bigger. Ooh,
The sad
I like
robot
that.
will not die. You will kill the Valiant Knight, and
I'm gonna.
How much damage is that knight gonna do now?
So it's the knight is also getting +2.
+2.
So it's 4, so 8 total, right?
All right, yeah.
So it turns Valiant Knight into a grease spot.
Yep.
Yep,
All righty then, and they untapped, by the way.
See, Joel, you want to attack me,
Nick? You're such a nice guy. You know what? Hey, you want to draw a card?
Of course I do.
There you go, friends.
You know what? I'm even half tempted to activate the -2 ability since you were so nice.
But you can't now because you've already given me a card.
Fair.
Or I could put the card back and do the reality.
I gave you the card. I feel like that's more goodwill than making you attack.
Don't worry, I was gonna give my guys +2 and try to kill yours if you attack me, but that's okay. So.
All
right, that is Joel.
I just got some silly knights.
Are you at the end of your
I don't know, man. They're not that silly.
Joel, are you at the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, before the end of your turn, I'm going to tap a black, and a green, and I'm going to activate the Eater of Hope. Eater of Hope is going to sacrifice 2 other creatures to destroy a creature. I'm going to kill a couple of sapperlings. Actually, I'm going to kill a couple of sapperlings, 2. And I am going to blow up the Lord of the Nazgul.
Okay.
And then I assume it's my turn, so I will.
Yep, and you get 2. You get 2 death triggers. Lord of the Nazgul is dead.
I get 1 experience counter, right, or 2?
2, because 2 creatures died.
Oh, I didn't know it's per creature.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I wipe the board, your deck goes crazy.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to untap. During my upkeep, I'm going to get some more sapperlings, so I'm going back up to 4. And then I return a creature to my hand, and I only have a Shriek Moth, so that comes back to my hand. Draw a card for turn. Oh, Jesus. I don't have enough. So, I guess I'm going to do this first. 2 green and 2 more, and I'm going to play Bloodspore Thrax Trinax. It's got Devour 1, so this guy will devour a sapling. Excellent. Go to 3 saplings. 3. Devour 1, he gets a +1 counter, right? Because he devoured somebody. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on the Bloodspore Trinax. So Devour 1. Can I devour more than 1 creature, or can I only do
Yep, you can devour as many creatures as you want.
Oh, then let's devour all
Yeah,
of them.
that deck is way better than you think it is, by the way.
I know it is. So let's devour all of the creatures. So I will put 4 counters on this thing, because that is much cooler that way. Then from there, as I'm going to do 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, and I will play a Phyrexian Plague Lord.
Yep.
Other creature enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counters on it, where that's how many creatures in there. So it comes in with 4 counters on it.
Yep.
So it's 8/8 Plague Lord. Excellent. I am going to move to my end step.
So are you getting experience counters, or does that happen at the end step?
I did. So I got experience counters. And you know something? No, I did that right. So I got experience counters because I devoured 4, right? So I go to 7 experience counters.
Yep.
At this point, it doesn't even matter because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand.
Yep. You got, what do you got in your graveyard? You don't have any more creatures in your graveyard, so you get nothing.
I have no creatures in my graveyard.
Got it.
But Mirren does that upkeep, right? I have 1.
Think I might do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I draw?